Hey you guys, welcome back to the Pink Butterfly. It's your girl, Lady Sylvia. How you doing? Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I know it has been forever since I made a video. And I just hit you with the truth, and it is what it is. Baby has been tired. So first of all, to my new subscribers, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing to the Pink Butterfly and taking time out of your day to hear what my crazy tail got to say. And to all my ride or dies, how you doing? Thank you for sticking with your girl, riding with your girl, ride or die. Much love for you. Today's message, quickly, I want to talk about God's permissive will versus God's perfect will. What do you mean, Lady Sylvia? I'm so glad y'all asked. Let me tell you. So I was having this conversation with my son, and I'm going to explain it the way that I explained it to him, and hopefully it makes sense to you. So there's God's perfect will for your life. That is the roadmap that He's laid out with things for you to go through and things for you to accomplish and do in life. Then there's God's permissive will, where it's things that He did not necessarily lay out for you to go through and to do and experience. They're pretty much the decisions that you decided you wanted to do. And God is not a God that's going to strong arm you and put His hand on you and say, oh, no, no, no. Everyone has their own will, and He's not going to go against your will. So God's permissive will is kind of Him saying, that's not what I had planned for you. But if that's what you want to do, go on ahead and do it. I'm going to still keep you and I'm going to still cover you because you're my child. But if that's what you want to do, go on ahead and do it. So permissive will versus God's perfect will. So I explained it to my son like this. Let's just take, for example, someone who wanted to get married, who was a younger, let's just say early 20s or something like that, who wanted to get married. And maybe that person feel like they have found the person for them. We don't know. I can't sit up here and say I know for a fact God told Adam that Chelsea is his wife, and I can't sit up here and say God did not tell Adam Chelsea is his wife, because that is something that God will speak directly to those two individuals, unless you pray and God gives you discernment in that situation. So I was explaining that God's perfect will is, let's just say God's perfect will is for you to marry Chelsea. Then what happens is God has a specific set time and order to the things that He does. Keyword, specific time and in order to the things that He does. So God would not give you a great prize, such as a wife, without having the means to support said wife. Hence, God's perfect will is, God may speak to you when you're 20 years old and say, Chelsea is going to be your wife. But you also will have to go through the things that God has ordained for you to go through. Perhaps you need to go through college. Perhaps you need to go through the military. Perhaps you need to go through growing pains, growing up, life lessons that you need to learn before you marry this person. That way, when the union happens and the two come together, they come together, both have fully grown in the Lord, individually and collectively, and both have grown in their specific occupations, their life goals, just your mindset, your spirit. So God may speak to you at 20 years old and say, Chelsea is your wife or Adam is your husband, but you still need to go through those growing pains and things that you have to learn for that to be God's perfect will. So when you come together, everything meshes just fine. It's kind of like a rose that takes time to bloom, and roses don't just bloom overnight. They take time and they open slowly, and that's God's perfect will. And that's with anything in your life, that's God's perfect will. He will take that rose and have it to bloom slowly, and you will see the progression as time goes on. And the perfect will of God in the end will be a sweet smelling rose, i.e. the manifestation of the thing that God has already ordained for you. Then you have over here God's permissive will. That's when you say, okay, I'm just gonna marry John because John is cute, John got money, John is here. That's not God's perfect will for you. He was God's perfect will for you. This is God's permissive will for you. God says, look, okay, if that's what you want to do. Now, you marry dude or you marry girl, and what happens is you're not going to have all the benefits and the love and all the things God had planned for you in your permissive will as God had ordained for you in your perfect will. So if you want to marry that person that you have not consulted with God and heard a definite yes from, if you want to take that job and you have not heard a definite yes, if you want to go to that school, if you want to buy that house, whatever it is, if you have not had that definite yes from God, determining that that is his perfect will, and you just go in your permissive will, please know there are going to be so many bumps and bruises and ups and downs along the way. Not to say that you're not going to have that in God's perfect will, but it's nothing compared to the heartache and misery you're going to have in God's permissive will. God's permissive will says, if that's what you want to do, I ain't going to fight you on it. Go on ahead and do it. But every time you hit your head up against the wall, I'm going to be here for you until you consult me on what you should have done. God's permissive will is kind of doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. And when it's all messed up, now you want to come and pray and ask him to fix it, change it, or get you out of it. When had you prayed initially and waited for his answer, you wouldn't be going through what you're going through now. Permissive will is God saying, I'll let you do it and I'll still cover you, but you get ready to go through things that you did not have to go through had you consulted me first. Permissive will is taking that same rosebud, and instead of waiting for it to bloom slowly and release all the wonderful fragrances of God, which are the blessings and the favor and the things that come with his perfect will, permissive will is taking that same rosebud and manually open it. Now, when you take a delicate rose and you manually open it and try to make it bloom, no matter what it is, what's going to happen? I'll wait. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you said it. When you forcefully open that rosebud to open, number one, you open it prematurely. There's a whole bunch of things and steps in the whole process that you missed. But you drop petals, you force petals to fall to the ground. What petals have we lost forcing the rosebud to open before it's time? What blessings have we lost forcing that rosebud to open and bloom because we wanted it now? We were impatient to wait. We want what we want, when we want it, how we want it. Press the 30-second button on the microwave, instantaneous, I got to have it now. What blessings have we lost by forcing that rosebud open? What blessings on the ground? What is that? Oh, that was peace. That was joy. That was good marriage. That was children. That was finances. All the things we miss forcing that rosebud to open because we want what we want, when we want it, how we want it. Ain't it? Yes, that's how we are sometimes. And it's only through time, maturity, and spiritual maturity that you understand, appreciate, I gotta wait on God's perfect will. God's permissive will can get you a man. God's perfect will can get you his man. Okay? God's permissive will, you can get any woman. God's perfect will is you get a woman of God. Come on now, somebody. Permissive, you can get any old job, but God's perfect will has you as the CEO of the company. Come on now. Permissive, you can drive a Kickstarter car, okay? And it's not about material things, so calm it down. But perfect will, you're going to drive that Escalade. You understand what I'm saying? Permissive will, he beating, he cheating, he not coming home, he don't take care of the kids, he don't pay no bills. She don't cook, she don't clean, she not giving up the nana in the marital world. Perfect will, baby cooking, baby cleaning, baby spinning it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Come on now. The married woman, she can spin it. We talk about the married woman. You know, he's a man of God. He has integrity. He has honor. He's loyal. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I'm watching this video, I know that I'm inclined to want God's perfect will as opposed to his permissive will. And truth be told, we all done had that permissive will in our life. Think back. I'm going to wait. Think back on it. Hell, I can give you 10 examples right now of times when I chose for myself. I chose permissive over perfect. And then I can tell you 10 other examples of time that I chose God's perfect will over permissive will, and it prevailed, and it was blessed, and it was anointed, and it was easier, and it was favored. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to drop just a little seed of knowledge right quick, or to share something you probably already know, something you may not have known. Share it with your friends. Somebody you think needs to know the difference between God's perfect will and God's permissive will. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, Happy New Year's. I will not stay gone for another 4 weeks. I promise you, put that on everything I love. I hope you guys had a blessed Merry Christmas and a happy and a prosperous New Year. And until I see you in the next video, peace.